not the best at running Mercy, at least they've got something. Like Shanghai Dragons, I don't even know what their best strategy is. Like, they were running Moira on like open control maps. Like, I'm just like, what are you even doing right now? Nothing you're doing makes any sense. It's not logical. You're not making the plays. Their one bright spot was like full holding Horizon against San Francisco, but like that was like the worst game of Overwatch we've seen this season, where San Francisco just stood there and took a million Junkrat bombs and did nothing. Yeah. Like, this roster is just so puzzling for me. And the worst part about it, by the way, is Miraculous Youngster announced that they're all going to go play PUBG. So now we can't even get those players. Like, where are these players going to come from in China? I hope they're doing some crazy scouting right now, because something like so much has to change. And it sucks. It really sucks, because China, you know, okay, we can say that when Miraculous Youngster played Lunatic High, and they did play well against them, well, it was with new players, and some of the players weren't playing, and maybe they weren't taking the tournament very seriously, but they were a threat. With all those caveats, and they were at least good enough to be a mid-tier Overwatch League team, I would say. That would be my assessment. But instead, we get this roster, which after a year of tournaments in China and relatively competitive showings, you could have cobbled together a bare minimum 6th through 8th place team, and instead you have a team that looks like such a epically worse roster than any other roster. Just sucks. Just like, it makes me sad that we couldn't have like some real competition from China.
Because obviously they do play Florida Mayhem this week, and with all that you've just said right there, if somehow Florida Mayhem loses that team, all I want you to do is this, Monty, just go up and just whisper to Tavik, Broken Man, just say, Thorin says he liked you in the end of 2016. Like, you know, we've got to give him some sort of light in the darkness, you know, because that would be the ultimate iniquity.
There's always hope for Tavik. It's not like, you know, even if the worst happens, eventually he'll be out of his contract.
Yes, exactly. Either this team gets better or he goes elsewhere, as he definitely has never said to any of his teammates. I don't know why I implied that he would have there. So, no, just internally to himself in the mirror every morning when he wakes up. Right, no, so here's the question then. So one of the teams we haven't got to talk about yet is the San Francisco Shock. And they were the team that made Valiant look really good in the first game and then got to play Shanghai Dragons. So I don't know what to make of this team at all, because obviously Valiant was pretty good and the Shanghai Dragons team was so bad that basically I have no reference point to take kind of a point off. But this week they play Philadelphia Fusion and the Boston Uprising. So presumably, if they are going to be a good team, this is the week we will see it. So what should we expect from the San Francisco Shock?
They're not going to be a good team.
Well, that was the end of that one.
Well, all right.
Okay, well, took care of that one quickly. Okay. Why is that? They've got some good players, Monty.
Vol, I'll take this one. What do you?
My